River City Morning Show.
Muy buenos días, un gran gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Hoy es el 4 de julio y un día en que se celebra la independencia de los Estados Unidos. Si eres americano, te deseo muchas felicidades, especialmente a aquellas personas beliceñas que viven en los Estados Unidos. Un saludo atento y les quiero comentar de que tenemos un momento, por favor. Ok, perdón, aquí tenía que componerse el micrófono. Enviar saludos atentos a todas las personas que viven en los Estados Unidos o que viven aquí en Belice, pero que aún así son americanos. Hoy se celebra la independencia de los Estados Unidos, el 4 de julio. Muy buenos días todos. Good morning. If you just joined us, today is the 4th of July and it's exactly 4 minutes after 7 o'clock. We were transmitting live from Nortevisión, Canal 10, Channel 10 here in Trial Farm, and our signal is viewed throughout the length and breadth of this beautiful country of ours. And if you don't have cable, you can just stick out the little bunny rabbits, the little ears, and I guarantee you that the only channel you can get without having to connect to cable here in Orange Walk is Channel 10, and very proud about that. Good morning. As we've all, as it has been customary, is already a pattern for the past 2.5 years that we begin our program with a prayer. Hoy no es ninguna excepción, compañeros. Hoy vamos a empezar este programa con nuestra oración. Y nuestra oración porque pues tenemos que agradecer, darle gracias a Dios por todo lo que nos da, por todo lo que mi fe me dice que Él me protege, me cuida, me da, me perdona, todo por mí, porque tiene gran amor para mí. Padre, te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones. Te pido, Padre, que continúes bendiciendo, ¿no? Con la salud, con las fuerzas, con tu protección, Padre. Y que nos perdones por todo lo que hacemos. Reconocemos de que somos pecadores, pero si queremos el perdón, tú nos ofreces el perdón, Padre, absolutamente gratis. Te pido como siempre, Padre, para aquellas personas que están pasando por tiempos difíciles, enfermos, enfermas en las calles, en las cárceles, por donde sea, Padre, te pido que los cuides, que los proteges. A por nuestros familiares, nuestras amistades, nuestros compañeros de trabajo, Padre. Que tengan un bonito día, que tengamos todos un bonito día, que tengamos la capacidad, la fortaleza, es más, de amarnos igual como amamos a nuestros prójimos, y que dejemos de pensar tanto en nosotros, ser tan egoístas y pretendiendo que somos tan buenos, mientras que somos tan hipócritas. Padre, te pido por todos nosotros que tengamos un bonito día, que podamos cambiar, que podamos meterle ganas a todo lo que hacemos, Padre. Te pido esto en nombre de Jesús. Te bendecimos, te adoramos, te glorificamos siempre. Amén. Permíteme componer tantito esto. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the public weather forecast for today, Tuesday, July 4th, 2017. The general situation, ladies and gentlemen, conditions are expected to become moist and unstable today as a tropical wave approaches the area. The 24-hour forecast, cloudy at times with a few showers or thunderstorms mainly over central and southern areas. The winds blowing from the east at 5 to 15 knots. The sea stay choppy. The temperatures along the coast, 87 degrees as a max, 78 as a minimum. Inland is going to go all the way up to 92 and go down to 72 degrees. And in the hills, a cool, I say a cool, 80 degrees and a low of 67 degrees as a minimum. There are no advisors in place. And just quickly, let me tell you that I'm visiting now the National Hurricane Center webpage in Miami, Florida, where it says absolutely nothing in place at the moment. Yes, there is a tropical, there is really a low pressure system in the Atlantic, and at the moment that poses zero threat, no threat to Belize or to the Central American mainland, or because it's forecasted to go west and then north, so it's going to go way above us. And let me just quickly go back. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night, that is tomorrow, is for cloudy skies with some showers or thunderstorms over most areas and then decreasing at night. The tides, there's a high tide, there was a high tide at 22 minutes after 6. There is a low tide at 1:38 this afternoon. There's a high tide at 19 minutes after 8 tonight, and another low tide at 1:01 tomorrow morning. The sun sets today at 6:31. The sun rises tomorrow at 5:23. The moon sets today, the moon rises today actually at 2:59 in the afternoon, and moon sets at 19 minutes before 3 tomorrow morning. We want to thank Forecaster Young for this information. Muy buenos días, compañeros. Ese es el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, martes 4 de julio. Y como el tiempo vuela, entre muy poco estaremos a mediados de julio y sí, ya suena como disco rayado, hablando acerca de qué rápido pasa el tiempo. Y lo importante es que muchas veces nos hacemos planes y nos hacemos que vamos a hacer esto, que vamos a hacer el otro, y resulta que no hacemos nada. Pero tenemos que poner un poco de perspectiva a esta cosa. Muchas veces levantarnos, sacudirnos y decir, ¿qué está pasando? Ya es el 4 de julio. Tengo que empezar a hacer ciertas cosas que prometí hacer. Simplemente un recordatorio. La situación general, condiciones sobre Belice, se espera de que cambien tantito y que empiecen a quedar más húmedas y más inestables hoy, a como se acerca una onda tropical sobre nuestro país de Belice. Para las siguientes 24 horas, nublado por momentos con algunos chubascos o tormentas, especialmente sobre las áreas central y las áreas del sur, hoy en Belice. Los vientos de 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar agitado, las temperaturas por la costa 87 grados como una máxima, 78 como una mínima, en el interior 92 como una máxima, 72 como una mínima, y por las colinas 80 grados como una máxima y una mínima de 67 grados. No hay ninguna advertencia en lugares, quiero comentar, igual como dije en inglés, de que por el momento no hay ningún huracán, simplemente hay una onda tropical, aparte de la que nos va a pasar hoy, que es bastante pequeña, pero la otra onda tropical ola tropical que está todavía en el Atlántico, que presenta posibilidad de desarrollo, pero no está puesto para venir a esta área. Repito, no está puesto para venir a esta área. Está puesto para desarrollar y irse más al norte sobre Puerto Rico e ir por el Atlántico. Entonces, a este momento, nada de amenaza. Se espera que mañana miércoles y mañana miércoles por la noche tengamos cielos nublados con algunos chubascos o tormentas sobre la gran parte de Belice y luego disminuyendo por la noche. Las condiciones, las mareas, tuvimos una alta a las 6:22 horas por la mañana, una baja a la 1:38 de la tarde, otra alta a las 8:19 por la noche y luego otra baja a la 1 de la mañana con 1 minuto. El sol se oculta hoy, compañeros, a las 6:31. El sol sale mañana a las 5:23 y de igual forma la luna sale hoy a las 2:59 por la tarde y se oculta mañana a las 3:19 de la madrugada. Tenemos que darle las gracias a Forecaster Sheena Young por esta información y a todos nuestros compañeros trabajando en el National Met Service, porque están chambeando desde temprano, compañeros, y hay que reconocer a aquella gente que está chambeando desde temprano y que se están están reportando su trabajo desde antes de las 6 para poder compilar toda esta información y ponerlo en su sitio web para que gente como nosotros podamos compartirlo con ustedes. Hay que reconocer a esta gente, hay que reconocer también a todas las otras personas que están chambeando desde muy temprano, desde las 4 o 5 de la mañana. Ya la zafra se terminó, pero reconociendo el trabajo de todos los cañeros y los cortadores de caña que se despiertan desde muy temprano, 4 o 5 de la mañana, para ir a llevar sus trabajadores y hacer todo esto. Como decía mi padre, aquel que se levanta desde muy temprano le va bien y hace el trabajo, le va bien. Así que muchas felicidades. También quiero repetir en español, muchas felicidades a todos los americanos. Hoy, por ser su día de independencia, se celebra la independencia de los Estados Unidos y estamos enviando nuestros mejores saludos a todas las personas americanas que viven aquí en Belice, beliceños que son americanos, que están aquí en Belice, a todos aquellos que nos ven en los Estados Unidos a través del internet. Muchas felicidades, que la pasen muy bien. Compañeros, son las 7:15, así como nada, y vamos a tomar una pausa, pero sobre todo hay que reconocer a nuestros patrocinadores. Tenemos que reconocer a A&Rs, Rapidito Loads, señor German Vega, el señor Eduardo Vega, el honorable Gaspar Vega, también Aqualife Water, Belize Tourist Board, la Immaculada Credit Union, Government of Belize Information Service, Aqualife, como dije, y si es que se me escapó alguien, mis disculpas, pero vamos a esta pausa, compañeros, cuando son las 7:16. Vamos a esta pausa.
Man, this 4G LTE really got me confused. Can you figure out how to buy my data?
Yeah, I know, right? And mine need to work as fast as I may expect it.
Man, listen, guys. It's nothing complicated about Digicel 4G LTE. In fact, Digicel just made it easier to buy data. All you need to do is send a text message to 400. And in the body of the text, type the amount of data you'd like to buy. That's all. And you, focus your phone. You'd never get 4G LTE from this 2G bucket. You also need to have an APN. My go down to a BTL office and get yourself a Digicel 4G LTE capable device. And until then, you will feel the rush.
Now who this bally by? Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just about right away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea, or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Hello friends, the only place you'll get value for your money is at Rapidito Loans. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry by carat, stoner style. A genuine jewelry from us makes the perfect gift for that special someone or a treat for you. Come and check our widest assortments of quality and affordable gold jewelry. And for all those last-minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all those emergency needs. We provide more and better loans for your gold jewelry. So remember friends, great discounts on all gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at Orange Walk Town, number 4 Belize Corozal Road. Rapidito Loans, your number 1 money lending and jewelry center.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Buenos días si nos acabas de sintonizar. Siempre un gran placer de saludarles and to welcome Robert Checky Usher, my faithful friend here, who joins us again this morning in our discussion of a few topics. And above all, Checky, good morning, and how are you?
I'm not going wrong nowhere today. I just say good morning to you because when I say things, you like say I got things set up. But good morning, Papa.
Thank
You're
you.
all
Good
right?
morning to you,
One of
yes.
the morning I see you more happy than all the other morning, but I get to find out you eat 5 mango yesterday, so you're good. Good morning, Papa. I tell you
It's not that I ate 5 mangoes.
Well,
It's that I
nobody-
ate 5 mangoes and nothing happened.
So you're good.
Yes.
All
¿Cómo
right.
estás tú? How you doing?
Why, it's a lovely day. It's a lovely day. Thank God. Like Jerry said, thank God for letting us another day. You know, want to say good morning and throughout the country of Belize and throughout the world, good morning to all Americans. We'd like to wish you all a happy 4th July, happy Independence Day to all of you right here in Belize. You know, right there at Belize, some of the Americans that are here, they do their little celebration as well, you know, Emmanuel. I know they used to have it in the Consejo area, not the least celebration and celebrate, you know. So
Oh yeah, and they have it as well in Belmopan, a big celebration.
Yeah.
Obviously organized by the United States Embassy
Yeah.
and in Belize City as well. So
I understand up to 5 million people will be traveling only on highways in the U.S. Over 5 million people.
that's a little 5 million
In
considering.
California.
Oh, in California.
Over 5 million people will be traveling when it comes to road. Imagine the airlines. But
It's
this is
still-
the day.
It's still not the busiest.
You know.
Day to
Thanksgiving is the
travel.
biggest one, right?
Thanksgiving. Well, the day before Thanksgiving, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and the Thanksgiving morning, the Thursday. Never make any plans to travel during those days. Nunca hagas el error.
Yeah.
Because you will be up for many, many, many delays and maybe even some bad ones, some surprises or cancellations and so forth. Because obviously at
Everything is
that time we
jammed.
also have not only that but bad weather.
Yeah, November, no?
And exactly November. So hey, I've been there. I can tell you about it.
Yeah, so the most popular word to see on the screens that delay, and they flash. Yeah.
And especially if you live on standby, it makes it even worse.
Yeah, I better you ain't going for the past than by.
You know what I mean? But then again, what do? You know?
Yeah, I understand the Greyhounds are very busy those times as well.
Oh yes, yes,
Great.
they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bueno, muchas felicidades a todos los americanos, americanas que hoy celebran su día, su independencia. Y sobre todo yo creo que el tema que estaría perfecto hablar acerca de esto es aquellas personas que pelearon por la libertad. Y eso es lo importante, aquellas personas que dieron de su vida por simplemente defender lo que es la libertad. No solo hablando de los Estados Unidos, pero aquellas personas por todo el mundo que lo hicieron y que lo siguen haciendo. Y eso es importante.
Yeah. Imagine on the entertainment scene,
Don't tell me to talk about that thing on the stage. Okay, yes.
yeah, but you see what happened is not only that, but then the type of entertainment when they bring to the stage, I don't believe that it's appealing to the public. Then got a lot of people jump up and drink up their beer, start
But
to
it
do
would
one
seem
man
to
on
me that
stage.
everybody was enjoying it out on the and when the lady threw herself out like a big wrestling champion over the young man,
You body
everybody
slam the
had
man.
like, yay!
Yeah, but Islam,
But-
man. What I'm saying when it comes to that, I'm not referring only to that event. I'm referring to some event that children goes to, because they have some day events and they have these bands that are performing, these artists that are performing, call people on stage and they do one lot of things when not supposed to. They happen any time of the day or when kids are around, you know. But unfortunately, what happened with this man? This man was badly hurt. They had to rush him to the hospital.
The interesting thing is that he didn't even know that he had been hurt. I was looking at the rerun last night, and I think that after the lady threw herself on the man,
Lying down on the ground.
lying down on the floor, and he gets up and like, yeah, big deal. There was a point where she points to something in the area of his groin. I don't know if at that moment she recognized that either he had peed or I don't know. But I did see that. I may be mistaken. But the commentator said yesterday he was not even aware of the fact that he had been hurt. Did he really? I mean, aren't you supposed to get pain whenever your bladder bursts? Whenever you have pee all within your internal organs? Huh?
Yeah, and not only
Something that could have killed him because the pee is, it could contaminate the system.
Yeah, yeah. So but the slam, the slam was a heavy one as well, Emmanuel. When the lady slammed down on a man on the ground there, cause it appeared that at least over 200 pounds of load pan.
Maybe more.
Yeah, make that slam on you when you're on a floor, a wooden floor, a cement floor, whatever. But you see, why I mention it because I have some people like they say, okay, you could dance here, win one case of beer or you win one CD. A lot of people hurry run to go up on the stage and don't realize how they can be dangerous. I see people drop off a stage already, you know. I see people drop off a stage. I see people get a close tear up on stage. You know, so your entertainment, no problem with that, but just be careful.
Getting your clothes torn off is a completely different thing. Getting yourself lying prostrate on the floor and to permit a big mama, yes, almost 200 pounds to literally do what is it? What kind of slam is that?
But I mean, I don't know if that's a body slam or what. You have to ask Morris about that, because Morris knows about anything there.
Actually, throw herself upon you, and that is supposed to be fun. Hello,
And they come down with force.
Hello, are we having fun here? Really? Are we having fun? Is
Well-
that fun?
Well, that's what the person learned that was on the floor.
Thank you.
Wasn't
so
fun.
As fate would have it,
Yeah.
it was no fun at all. It's 16,000 so many plus dollars worth of medical treatment that now he is suing her for, and I don't even know if she's going to pay because, she was served the summons, but all the way up in Trinidad.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one different thing.
Who is the lady, by the way? Is this
Destra.
Destra?
Yeah,
And who is Destra?
She's a performer from out of Trinidad. Then doing soca music and soca songs.
Is that the one that sings Lucy?
I'm not sure if that she do that.
Oh.
But just a little bit. You know about the Lucy, don't you?
I know the Lucy part,
know
but
the
I don't
Lucy.
know the Destra part. I don't,
So,
Lucy is one of the favorite songs that they sing
Yeah.
on the carnival.
Yeah,
so
Lucy. So you know about Lucy.
Yes.
Yeah, but boy, I don't know if that's about the slam or you call it or what kind of slam, but I know it looked like there was something very tough what happened.
Compañeros, estamos hablando, empezando esta discusión acerca de un segmento en las noticias anoche para darle inicio a este programa y hacemos referencia a ello simplemente porque pues alguien resultó herido y lo que se supone es diversión, cuando en estos conciertos, cuando el espíritu está bastante elevado, todos tienen sus tragos y sus cervezas y están auténticamente, se dice, divirtiéndose, pero dentro de toda esa diversión, como siempre, como decían, después de tanta risa, hay el llanto. Eso es cierto. Porque este individuo es un individuo que me imagino que es de la audiencia, y esta mujer está haciendo su show en el escenario, y pide, creo que a un individuo que suba. El individuo se sube, le dicen que por favor que se acueste en el piso, ¿ok? Y que la mujer se tiraría sobre de él, y él así muy, sí, yo soy macho, yo lo aguanto. Resultó de que el individuo se le reventó ¿qué es? ¿El ombligo? Sí. Y que resultó teniendo que ir al hospital, y his bladder, ¿ok? Y que al final del día $16,000 de gastos médicos le costó, que él tuvo que pagar, y luego entonces el caso se sube a la corte, y el juez le dice a la mujer, a la persona que estaba dando el show en el escenario, que tiene que pagar esa cantidad de dinero. El problema es, compañeros, que ella no está aquí, ella ni siquiera vive aquí, ella ni siquiera es beliceña. Son aquellos que vienen y que simplemente dan su show aquí, así que pues falta ver cómo esto
Es una artista también.
Pues es artista, ¿no? Así que falta ver cómo esto va a finalizar, porque pues ojalá y podamos ver que esto resulte bien, porque pues sobre todo no solo por el chavo que a quien sufrió daños, pero por todas las personas que pudieran ser víctimas en el futuro, porque no se presten para ese tipo de cosas. Ya vieron esto como ejemplo, ya vieron esto, cómo puede suceder, qué puede suceder cuando este tipo de cosas te permite caer víctima de ese tipo de cosas, ¿verdad?
Somebody want to shine, they want to go up on the stage and star, make people see there, you know. But Emmanuel, I must report something positive about one of the transport officer from the Orange Walk Town Council that I witnessed last night. There was a vehicle. You see where that street is, where Casa Grande used to be, the one beside the park.
Used to be?
Yeah, Casa Grande, where Casa Grande, I don't know what
that is North Park Street.
All right. You know, coming out from North Park Street into Queen Victoria Avenue, they have a stop sign right there. This taxi man parked right there, so on the edge, but close to the stop sign.
Which it shouldn't be parked, because it should be parked 30 feet away.
All right, so I'm gonna pick up a league Garnachess. I'm gonna park, but I couldn't park, but I never no issue with me because I try to find my place to stay. So the traffic man pull up, right? So the traffic man put a bike right in front of the car. So they have a big store there, a Chinese shop, and so people got in a Chinese shop. So when the transport officer start talking to this person, and he tell her he park illegally, and I'll have to give you a ticket. You know what he do? He start the vehicle and try to ram the bike off of the traffic officer. We park the bike front of the vehicle, and the man tell her, what happened? I ram my bike. I put it in reverse, and traffic man holler for her, hey, you knock down the people, so people will come out of the store, right? And the guy was so upset, and then the man try to explain to her $25 ticket for this thing because you park wrong, you're not supposed to park here. Anyway, the man started to reel up, and then he tell the man, all right, he tell the traffic man, tell him, make us see your license. He don't want to get the man a license. He tell him, I'll show you my license. And the man tell him, man, if you're not straighten up this thing, I have to go to court. So you ask her for your license again. You don't get it. So the traffic man tell her, okay. And one time they try to ram the bike, the traffic man may call the police. Try to call the police because he can't handle it by himself, you understand?
Besides, he does not have power of arrest either.
Yeah. So when he asked the man for a driver's license, the man never want to give her a driver's license. He tell the man, well, this I have to go to court. So when they start to write the thing, then the man hurry haul out the license and put it, get out of the car, and start to talk to the traffic man like strong. So when the traffic man write the ticket, when he know, he put it on his phone and he start to video the man. Because the man they write the ticket.
As playing out as the victim now.
Yeah, correct. You know, but I must commend the traffic man because he conduct in a nice way and he try to explain to this man, but this man was just coming on hard, you know. But then you see, he end up for a $25 ticket to a bigger ticket to go to court. You know, when he could have just alright said, well, you know, I park wrong, so I can pay with 25. But some of the taxi people and feel like they target them, right? They feel like that because you know you can't pick up, you're not supposed to pick up in that area, pick up people by the town council area by the park. I think you'll pick up by courts and some other part further up. So they figured that okay, if I park here, this man could give me a ticket, he feel like they target him, but he was illegally parked. He was illegally parked. You know?
Okay.
That not so nice to mention.
Were you there? You saw it?
I see the whole work, man. Okay. That's why I could report it to you like that.
Okay, good. Sound like somebody there.
Yeah, so I commend the traffic officer for doing such a good job, you know.
If they do good, you have to commend them.
Yeah. And advise people at one time you park illegally and then people try to give you a ticket. At least try, ask them, well, please our move right now. When I start to rail up and then look for jam your vehicle into the man bike and the reverse and then knock down some people, if the traffic officer never holler at him and knock down the people by. Maybe they're hyper ignorance. You know? That may be worse.
What time did this happen?
About 7.
Okay.
Early. It happened early. Arrogance, you know, and that not right, man. So that's not the way to go. Apart from that, Emmanuel, we have some footage from the new school in San Luis. But when I take a little break, I want to come back because progress is there. Things are happening, it's going on and it's happening. So we are taking a break. I want to come back. We are touch one, leave it. I'm not going to say that I'll leave it in Spanish to tell the people, you know, stay tuned because we're coming up since it's a village, you know.
All right. I will ask you to repeat after me. Estaremos de vuelta, compañeros.
Estaremos de vuelta, compañeros.
Tan pronto estos anuncios.
Tan pronto estos anuncios.
Sí, it was this easy. Estaremos de vuelta, compañeros. Tan pronto estos anuncios.
Mango break. Yeah, you got mango.
Freshly extracted local honey. Perfect for today's dessert. And these locally produced onions, they are just the right size for my popular onion rings and hamburgers. And these cuts of sheep lamb, also grown locally, are just perfect for my succulent barbecue. When I think about my family's health, I buy local products first. After all, they are fresh and healthier. And if you do the same, you're shaping a brighter future for your community, your family, and yourself as local spending circles back to you. Remember, when you buy local products, you are building a better Belize.
This message is proudly sponsored by the Food and Agriculture Organization, European Union, Ministry of Agriculture, and Belize Marketing and Development Corporation.
This house got Wi-Fi or what? Buy you to worry about Wi-Fi, we come for party. You only live once. You've got to live in the moment and make the most of each time, because once it's gone forever. That's why I love my Digicel 4G LTE mobile data.
Hey, you know the Wi-Fi password?
I am always connected. I can share my memories with everyone. They always know what's happening.
You know who hosts this? You got a Wi-Fi?
Not have to be like Bali here and they try thief Wi-Fi. With Digicel 4G LTE, you can share whatever you want, whenever you want. You never have to wait for Wi-Fi.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
What? Finally I get Wi-Fi.
Party done, dog. The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Greetings, esteemed members, owners of La Immaculata Credit Union Limited. It gives us great pleasure to announce that LICU will be holding its consolidated 67th and 68th Annual General Meeting on Saturday, July 22nd, 2017 at the Muffles High School Auditorium located on San Andres Street in Orange Walk Town. We cordially invite all members owners of LICU to join us as we share our financials, developments, and endeavors, including the declaration of dividends for both the fiscal years 2015-2016 and 2016-2017. As always, your presence and active participation at this very important first ever consolidated session is of essence, for your valuable input and awareness are necessary as we continue moving forward to safeguard your interests and hard-earned investments for the sustainable growth of our credit union. We strongly encourage you to be on time to have the opportunity to win exciting punctuality and attendance prizes. Kindly bring along your passbooks. Snacks and refreshments will be served at the end of the business sessions. Once again, copies of the minutes of our 66th AGM are being made available at both our Orange Walk and Belmopan offices in order to allow you the time to review before the meeting. We thank you for your kind patience in allowing us the time to finalize our processes for this highly anticipated meeting. Looking forward to seeing you there. La Immaculata Credit Union Limited, your road to financial prosperity.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bueno, para un poquito de práctica, vamos a pedirle al señor Chequi que diga, bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros.
Bienvenidos de vuelta, bien, compañeros.
No, eso a propósito lo hizo mal. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. ¿Qué tal? Son las 7:47 minutos, 13 minutes before 8 o'clock. En el primer segmento estuvimos hablando acerca de uno de los reportes de la noticia anoche, como este individuo se prestó para este tipo de actividad en el escenario y resulta de que fue lastimado fuertemente. Pero vamos a hablar acerca de lo que ha sucedido en San Luis últimamente. Este último reporte fue resultado de la visita que se hizo ayer al área de San Luis, a la escuela. Y estamos hablando de la construcción del edificio que va a servir para, no solo como una escuela, sino para un refugio durante huracanes, también para un centro Estamos viendo una imagen de lo que es, que es la placa, no placa, pero un rótulo que dice exactamente quiénes son los contratistas y bla, 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 ¿ok? Ahora entonces vamos a ver lo que es Chequi, tú estuviste también ahí, y cuánto trabajo se ha hecho, how much work has been done on the San Luis school project?
The progress on the project, remember the first time we went there, it was only the foundation that was dug out, and then was put
So when you got there, you were actually quite surprised to see.
I'm surprised to see this big building. Morris, fly past. You fly past the building?
You never recognize
it. You never recognize it. You see what stage it is now, Emmanuel? The foundation to the bottom has already been settled, the cast already. And watch how, when it comes to blocks, it's complete up to block height. See right there?
So now what's going to happen is that, what needs to happen is that now you need to do the roof.
Yeah, what they need to do the beams, right?
The beams.
Yeah, the beams.
Okay.
If you see how it stand up there, so they don't have the beams there set already with all the lumbers set in place. But these projects, yeah, the puntales, but these projects, Emmanuel, are not built only by they give you a contract and you go and build it. Because remember, right now, they have inspection of these projects. So before you go to a certain phase, they inspect what you did.
Who is they? They inspect. Who is they?
SIF.
Okay,
Yeah,
SIF.
so we have a personnel from SIF that comes and check the project. Okay, this not too good, so the pillars are set down to correct, so you need to fix it.
Also, you do have consultancy engineers, and I imagine that those are the people who review your work and
tell you if you can go to the next phase.
Exactly.
So SIF should be coming in today to check on how they have the work set up for the casting that they're supposed to do for the beams. And if it's approved today, then tomorrow they will be casting the beams.
Okay, but how big is this project? I mean, it seems to me that it's a pretty large building.
Yes, man, this thing now, these about 8 classroom, you have the office, you have the bathroom area, everything fully equipped. And it's very elevated from the ground as well, you know. Yeah, you have at least about 2 feet off the main.
So just in case if you have any floods or anything, that it serves, obviously, it's a multi-purpose building. It's one of those buildings that they applied for money from the Social Investment Fund. Now, the Social Investment Fund is an arm of government that utilizes money from money which is loaned to them by the CDB.
Yeah, Caribbean
and Development Bank, right? But our projects should be done using the most stringent quality controls and so forth. And well, these are one of the prerequisites of the lending institution, and therefore it has to be done just right.
And I spoke to the contractor and said he's happy that it's going this way, and he's more than pleased that they need to follow with the testings, so that when the engineers come in and test, he knows that his work is going the way it's supposed to go.
Exactly. So I am very glad to hear that, because it speaks well of the contractor there, and you know, that's the kind of work that we applaud.
Yeah,
we
and then
definitely applaud.
He was also telling me that every day they have at least up to 10 persons from San Luis working on the project as well.
No,
right
the
now
significance of that is it gives you for local employment.
Right now, he has employed some students. You know, the students, they have the leave vacation and get ready for the high school. So he has employed some of them, you know, to make a little money, to get things to go back to school.
When is it due to be completed?
This thing is due to be completed by the end of December and to be ready for the January session of schools. But I spoke to the contractor yesterday, and he said if all goes well, he is planning to do the delivery before Christmas.
So before Christmas, San Luis should be the proud recipient of a brand new, spanking brand new school / community center / hurricane shelter / anything they want to do in that building kind of situation.
But
so
we must remember,
very
we must remember always, Emmanuel, that this has been one of the promises that the era representative, Honorable Gaspar Vega, has promised to the people, a project that he fought for, a project that he decided to bring in, and this is a really needed project because we went to San Luis Alberta, we saw the condition of the school there, right? So this is one of his dreams, and this is one of his next project promises coming true.
Absolutely so, absolutely so. Y tomamos tiempo, compañeros, para hablar acerca de esto, destacar esto, porque en realidad este es uno de los proyectos que el señor Gaspar Vega se ha comprometido a ver que llegue a su final, que es la construcción de lo que es la escuela, que también va a servir como un refugio, también va a servir para un centro comunal, también va a servir para un centro donde puedan tener sus juntas, bueno, o un lugar de multiuso en la aldea de San Luis, ¿ok? Así que estas imágenes son lo más último que se tomó ayer, para tratar de informarles todos y para que la gente vea de que se está trabajando en ese proyecto y que entre muy poco, quizás antes de que termine el año, va a ser entregado a la gente de San Luis. Muy alegres esa gente, bastante alegres. Yo conozco a la gente de San Luis, algunos de ellos, claro, y me imagino que estarán súper alegres por esto que se les está haciendo, se les está dando. Una idea bastante pequeña, por decir, pero que no obstante su tamaño, ellos merecen tener su propia escuela, su propio centro comunal, su propio refugio, y esto gracias a los esfuerzos del representante del área, el señor Honorable Gaspar Vega.
Yeah, and you say the work look well neat, everything is clean, everything is ready to go, so I believe the contractor will get the approval from the engineers from SIF today because everything looks in place. Everybody there to work, people don't do the sit down, people they work, and then as they work there, then they clean up too, so like you got a whole thing when you go there and say, man, how this place looks so, so make we hope that we can get the opportunity to go there tomorrow and bring some of the footage of the casting of the beams tomorrow so that we can report these projects and this forward for it's labeled as the San Luis RC School, right? But
also it's going to be delivered to the Roman Catholic
right,
school.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it's labeled as, right?
Okay.
So,
very
but
glad.
it's San Luis RC Primary School, but it will also be used, as you mentioned, as a multi-purpose building as well, right? So we'd like to congratulate the Honorable Gaspar Vega for delivering.
Hechos, no promesas. Simplemente no solo son promesas, sino cumplimiento de las promesas. Una gran diferencia que yo te prometa y nunca cumplo, y otra cosa que yo te pueda cumplir con mis promesas.
Yeah.
Gran diferencia, compañeros.
Yeah, no promise something if you know you can't do it.
Exactamente.
Right? No makes sense because you're not being a promise self, you're being a lie.
Exactamente. Pues bastante agradecido porque ayer tomaste tiempo especial para ir a visitar esta aldea.
You know some of the people that say San Luis, I tell Maurice, we glad they're telling us, we glad for me to come because we know want to show the people the good work that we get at San Luis, that we are there behind, that we got something happening for us,
I could almost tell you who said it, but yes, we share the joy that the people of San Luis have for this project.
And somebody might look at San Luis and say, it's not a small village, but they could stay in a least school, They don't really need one big school and thing, But the area rep, Honorable Gaspar Vega, side different. You know? If one should get or one could get, then all should get.
Exactly.
You know, so congratulations and to the Honorable Gaspar Vega and mostly to the people of San Luis.
Exactly so. Exactly so. Well, thank you very much. On another note, just quickly, we saw yesterday that the waters down south had receded.
Yeah.
That there was nonetheless still some sort of warning for rising waters for the North Stand Creek River, which, as the commentator said last night in the news, that yes, some of the rivers are Belize rivers, but a lot of their tributaries are from Guatemala. I don't know if this is the case for this particular river. I don't know, but the point is that when it rains in some areas, it might not rain in your area, but all of a sudden you have this deluge of water coming down, and you wonder, what in the world is going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's just hope that the rivers have crested, and let's just hope that we don't have any more potential for flooding in those areas. I think those areas have seen a lot of flooding in the past.
Yeah. And
you understand me?
Those are the districts that gets the most rainfall, right?
Yes, especially Toledo gets the most rainfall. So whenever we're talking about 200 inches of rainfall in a year or in excess of that, you find out that we barely at 40 inches or 50 inches per year. Well, that means that it rains in that area, and now I'm talking about Punta Gorda itself. I'm talking the Toledo district, but it's 5 times as much, 4 or 5 times as much as it rains here. Now, can you begin to think that? Can you begin to fathom the idea that 5 times as much rain in the south than we have in the north? That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot. So when we're complaining that, hey, ya me cansé de la lluvia, pues esa gente todavía está empezando su porción de la lluvia.
Yeah. Is there a difference when it comes to the education grant, if it's given to the area representative to give out the tickets, or they get it directly from the ministry?
I don't understand your question.
What happened is Honorable Said Musa was...
Oh, you're talking something else now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was saying that look like the the elected members of the People's United Party no one receive the tickets, some ticket system that they had to give out to the people, the education grant in their area for the subsidy, right? But I understand that the Minister of Education say, necessarily means that they have to go to UNO. But then the people still won't get it. So it looked like the area reps from the other side, they don't have the privilege to be giving it out to their people.
I didn't know about that, but it was that is news to me.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So talk to me more about that. What do you think about that?
What happened is I understand that the Honorable Said Musa called the office, some
Which
education office. I don't know exactly which department, but in education, and he asked about it, and he was told that the grants will be given out, but I guess what he understood from that conversation, that it will not be given to them personally, that the ministry will be handling it, no? And then the Minister of Education spoke as well and said, yes, they won't get it, but he said it not necessarily means that we have to give it to you, but the people still won't get it. But then the area representative that is in the area is familiar with the people. They know the people. So they figure out, okay, I could get this one, I could get that one, I could get that one, I
But
could get this one.
he's also getting the benefit of seeming to be the provider.
Yeah. So I guess they must, because of that, they must, pull it back.
So the other side is saying, we don't like that. Because you only mention me. You take benefit of this thing, and And I think, and so you do look good, and we know they look good, so might as well we cut you off, and we do it ourselves.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, let's just hope that the person, the deserving persons, receive their part, because you know how you go. They have 2 political officers in each division in the country of Belize, right? It could be opposition or it could be elected. You know, so let's hope that the persons that really need it get it.
But you know that never happens.
That's why I say I go hope. But you don't close the case already.
It never happens. In most cases, it doesn't happen. In some cases it does, but in most cases it never happens.
In most cases, I will give my
it's
people.
who you know and who you vote for and blah blah blah, or at least who you can fool to think that hey, either behind you, either with you. That's very simple. But it's an unfortunate. That is the system that needs to change.
Yeah.
Because rather than you, rather than the person who actually deserves it, poorly individual, okay, doesn't have the family doesn't have, but smart like hell. That's not the person we need. But invariably, that's the person who's left behind, and somebody else who is an ardent follower of a political party or whose parents are, then those are the ones who
But it go both ways, right?
are gratified. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it goes both ways, right?
Oh, and it goes both ways.
Because if the era rep in that era get it, and let's say he want to play politics, and he say, I'm not going he, because he got a big mouth, and he talk about me. He put up a big sign by house against me. And it could be the same thing when they're wrong, when it comes from the elected member. They say, well, I'm not against them because they never support me.
Because what happens is that some of the very same people from within the constituency who are of not the same political persuasion as the representative of that. Suppose you have one PUP representative, Said Musa. So the people from the UDP Fort George area are saying, look at all the scholarships going to the PUP kids. We were with the government, not to get none. So, and that have to change. I guess that this latest move is some sort of move to address that situation. But how do you do that without having to be seemingly partisan yourself and saying, tell you what, we don't like the way you do this thing, so you'll have to be advocating for equality and saying, hey, we need more equal distribution of the scholarships, not only to one party, but then at the end of the day, perhaps that's the same thing you want to do. You are just on the other side, very simply because you know the get. So, you know, are you the ball? So, but if you are in the position to be giving, perhaps you would do the same thing. Perhaps. It's just the way it is.
Meantime, all of this talk they go on and this changing up they go on, people need to register them picnic. They need to register them picnic because you know sometimes the high schools they get full, right? And they can't register nobody else. They might get some on a leap poor picnic where really get one good average and they need to register them, but maybe not got the money and they wait for the era rep for country with this lead ticket for get there. But they go register them picnic.
When do you have to go register your kids? Is the registration already open? This week?
Most high schools. Most high schools are open and ready for registration, man.
Okay, all right. I'm just asking.
Yeah, you have to go to school and you got to register your picnic for this new school year, which would start in.
I imagine that the fees are rather hefty, don't you?
Yeah, I think Orange Walk Technical in Orange Walk is the most affordable one, I believe. I don't know what's the system of BHSA, but I understand that Orange Walk Technical is the most affordable, and that's a government school as well, you know. That's a government school.
But then, but you have situations where the private schools are more expensive, aren't they?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. So people need to register and picnic. So now, sometimes I hear, well, he gone through, but in the system, something gone wrong in the system, so this one never come out, but I want to come out. I live right side of Emmanuel want to come out, but my one never come out because the system never read it or got some kind of glitch. You understand? And these things happen. But make we hope that they're going fair across the board, man.
That's all we can do is hope.
And the person who really need it, get it. You know? Somebody is saying, what was that situation about what Honorable Abelardo Mai brought up in the House about security at the Honorable Gaspar Vega's residence. But we need to take one break. Want to come back. We did it yesterday, so we'll try to touch it again this morning.
You certainly do. But first we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
The first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopan Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Man, this 4G LTE really got me confused. Can you figure out how to buy my data?
Yeah, I know, right? And my name to work as fast as I may expect it.
Man, listen, guys. It's nothing complicated about Digicel 4G LTE. In fact, Digicel just made it easier to buy data. All you need to do is send a text message to 400. And in the body of the text, type the amount of data you'd like to buy. That's all. And you, focus your phone. You'd never get 4G LTE from this 2G bucket. You also need to have an APN. My wife, go down to a BTL office and get yourself a Digicel 4G LTE capable device. And until then, you will feel the rush.
Now who this balaya by? Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at DerekGillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop. fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Hello friends, the only place you'll get value for your money is at Rapidito Loans. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry by carat, stoner style. A genuine jewelry from us makes the perfect gift for that special someone or a treat for you. Come and check our widest assortments of quality and affordable gold jewelry. And for all those last-minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all those emergency needs. We provide more and better loans for your gold jewelry. So remember friends, great discount on all gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at Orange Walk Town, number 4 Belize Corozal Road. Rapidito Loans, your #1 money lending and jewelry center.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 16 minutes after 8 o'clock. Bienvenidos compañeros, son las 8:16 minutos.
Está haciendo shine el sol afuera, pa.
Haciendo shine, como bueno michoaqueño, está hablando como, está haciendo shine el sol.
You know what they used to when shine up your shoes, a super flyer get that shine up and a big heel is shine.
Está blue el cielo. Okay, muy bien. Okay. Está nice allá afuera.
Yeah.
Okay.
What this person was asking, what was it that Honorable Abelardo Maya mentioned in the House? He mentioned that he was asking the House, I don't know if he was directing his points to the Prime Minister or he was just making a presentation. He was asking and he was concerned about the security that is still at the House residence of the Honorable Gaspar Vega. And I think he mentioned something about some CIB personnel going to school to check with one of the Honorable Vega's family member. I think it's his little son. That was his mention. He was mentioning about that, no? And I guess that what the people them were here, and that's about it. That's all. I don't know if I'm going to ask the PM. He was making a presentation, a point, but that was it.
We discussed that yesterday. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to pull up the information here about the actual hospital manager says it's not enough. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me a couple minutes. Okay, well, ya. Lo que se estaba hablando ayer, y simplemente porque conseguimos ciertos comentarios que no entendieron bien lo que sucedió y que por favor esto y el otro. Bueno, lo que sucedió es de que el honorable José Abelardo May, hizo comentario como representante de Orange Rock South, hizo una pregunta a la Casa de Representantes: ¿por qué y cómo es que todavía hay agentes de seguridad, policías, en la residencia de el honorable Gaspar Vega? Yo creo que esto vino sucedió obviamente por consecuencia, y aquí lo estoy diciendo según lo que recuerdo, según el honorable Gaspar Vega y según also los comentarios de el primer ministro, diciendo que este tipo de protección se fue ofrecido al honorable Gaspar Vega luego de que sucedieron ciertas amenazas a su seguridad de él y de su familia. ¿Ok? Así que le ofrecieron este tipo de seguridad, porque obviamente siendo miembro de la Casa de Representantes, ese es uno de los ofrecimientos que le puede hacer. Y que sucedió es de que lo recibió y lo consiguió. Ahora, la pregunta de José Abelardo May es: ¿cómo es que todavía aún continúa? Entonces, el honorable Dean Barrow hizo mención de que sí, es cierto, es muy cierto que continúa, pero fue puesto simplemente porque por ciertas amenazas que le habían hecho y supuestamente, según el primer ministro, por la persona que corrió en contra del señor Gaspar Vega y que obviamente perdió esa elección. Vamos a tomar la llamada.
Sugar City Morning Show, hello, good morning.
Buenos días,
hello, good morning.
Buenos días, good morning.
Hola.
I would like to share a message with Lorena.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning, you're on there.
Buenos días.
Adelante, por favor.
I just want a recall just for everybody y a todos los listeners que están oyendo, que como que Mr. Gaspar Vega, nunca se puede comparar con Mr. Gaspar Vega. ¿Por qué? Porque él es un hombre incomparable. First of all, a mí en personal, él siempre me ha ayudado, siempre ha estado conmigo y mi familia, y yo no puedo ni votar para él. Él no era un hombre que solo ayudaba a la gente de su constituencia.
Ok, muy bien.
Ese señor es un hombre de corazón, y eso él nunca se va a poder comparar con él, ni que lo sueñe. Así que griten, salten o se boten al río, que se ahoguen, que vayan a buscar otro circo que es divertir.
Okay.
Porque Mr. Gaspar Vega siempre va a ser un hombre humilde y de corazón. Y eso de todas las mentiras del PUP va a poder llegar al corazón de nosotros, que lo queremos y lo conocemos de corazón.
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Okay, gracias.
Gracias.
Yeah, I believe what you were explaining, Emmanuel, I believe the technicians have that on record, so we will share.
Vamos a ver la imagen acerca de el reporte de las noticias de ayer por la mañana. Vamos a ver eso.
is the fact that we have 3 policemen in a 24-hour shift, minding the premises of an area representative, not a minister no more. On top of that, Madam Speaker, the member for Orange Walk North son attends a high school, and a special branch officer goes every day to that high school to ensure that everything is right and nobody is trailing his son. Madam Speaker, the Prime Minister, Madam Speaker, for all the bad they say he is, don't have that kind of security. We taxpayers can't be paying for this kind of luxury. Policemen are tight. They have to move all over the place to look at crime. We can't afford that kind of luxury.
After the circumstances which saw him resign from cabinet, there were all sorts of threats made against him and his family, as far as we can determine, promulgated in particular by his defeated PUP opponent from the last election. Any citizen, and in particular, somebody who's a member of this National Assembly, confronted by that kind of specific threat, is entitled to protection from the police. I hope now that the campaign against the member for Orange Walk North and his family, I hope that campaign has stopped. And if it has, and the threat has accordingly moderated or disappeared, then we can take away the security. But you all know, especially those of you from Orange Walk, how his defeated opponent behaved.
I've never heard Mr. Cervantes at any time, or his people, call or try to throw aspersions or try to threaten the former Deputy Prime Minister. It is very important for me to put this on record because he's not here to defend himself.
So we're here with the Honorable Mai. So maybe we'll get this call, Emmanuel. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Yeah, you quickly, just lower TV for bro. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what do you go on that dog back there? Do you think? Okay. Yeah.
I know every time no, I don't vote enough. You understand? And when I speak, I know I speak for other people because I know other people not, no? He tell people running the map, and I don't know response to them at all. I know that's on a personal basis. You know, so I just want to go to the man and thing and still to the man and respect to the man because, you know, do not fly away and there every time. You have to expect that in politics stuff.
Yep.
Don't the man is a genuine man, check.
Yep.
Don't be the man is very genuine. You understand?
Yep.
And too many people on the couch, and when I talk, I know, he's not shocked.
You're not halfway in, you all the way.
Oh, but don't say that. When I need to the long haul. You know, so I just want to do what the man the time, man, like me, I personally, the man personally, like me, you know, education, guys, and things. You know, a lot of people going to very time, like I tell you, I never vote there, and it's even very time, and not. So it's kind of, you know, a lot of more people, you know, job to speak in the north. I remember one time back at Blackwater, and there was one big room thing there back there last part to go. Understand?
Yeah.
No people there want about that. Understand? I mean, like, when I'm back forward, check, and then we're up and turn and play the cement and peel and anything there. The man don't think. Understand?
Yeah.
And you know, like you say, one. You know, he's not fully champion of the north. You know, he's always going to win it. You understand? And then he's going to pass. You understand? And thank you for the opportunity to make money in the south. So, no, I talk and I bring it to you.
All right.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. That was Mr. Hezekiah Bull. He put the name and he said, he is saying for his heart, and he know what he's saying, right?
Okay. Exactly so.
Yeah, so we heard the comments from Honorable Mai, and we never had to say, he said, and boy, it looked like the man was like really outraged. You know, the way he did his presentation, but seems like this thing is
I think the overriding thing that the Prime Minister said, if they can be satisfied that the threat, real or perceived, has already disappeared, you know, then they will remove security. But
hello, good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
If you have to recall, there was a time when Saigusa, with apparently somebody had shut out and had police now.
So we're losing your signal. Can you move to some place where we can...
Once I can control that they shoot out a vehicle, the light, the vehicle, the way, and the policeman get out there, I don't know how long. Where's the host and the get around the host, and it's just what opposition member. Right? You're going to the host, but the opposition. So
what you're telling us is...
Security, security.
Right.
Security, this and the point where I want the contrabandista supposed to remember. This is the top. If you don't tell me the top, like somebody school here, the school and can good memory. They say that, and black, you go that. The light on the highway and the water will cover front of our pasture right there. And the water will run on the two sides and the place. So that highway to the water, and of course, it will not get the road damage. So the guy at the house and we are all about 70 he's supposed to run the contraband on the top of that, but that's not the big after what he died.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I would wonder, I just hear about this thing, about this threat now. You know? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Should I say the station?
No, like the Sugar City Morning Show.
So, Sugar City Morning Show, yeah, that's the one that I want to express my frustration. I'm not on you guys, but on a question that was asked by I don't really want to call the minister because it doesn't deserve the respect.
Go ahead.
Okay. The silly question was, why does Mr. Gauteng need security, continue to have security? And I wanted to express the frustration I have because of, in terms of why would we ask such a silly question? When in fact, the things, if you guys were threatened, put it this way, if you guys were threatened, would you not have a security guard?
Of course you would have a security person.
Perfect.
And especially if you're mainly talking about our family, our loved ones, our kids.
Exactly. Now, if somebody's going to go to court and pinpoint, right in court, pinpoint who the murderer is, to the person who's threatening me, of course I would have security. I will never forget when they went to court, when Maya and his crowd went to court with, and then the accused murderer pointed out, I don't want to mention his name later because his name does not deserve to be mentioned at all. And that same group now going to come and threaten my family when I'm having graduation. I'm having a graduation. My parents are having graduation. And yet during that time somebody's going to come and try to disrupt a graduation. Would you not think that they will say some security?
Of course. Now the question of the security is I mean, we already know an answer to the question. We already know that the security was offered, and because of the imminent threat that was claimed to exist. All right, that was claimed to exist. Now, sometimes it's not really. Sometimes it does not have to be the person who we think he is, but sometimes it can be some of the very ardent followers who do it perhaps out of their own volition, or perhaps they do it with the support of the other person. In other words,
as you mentioned, a very key point there. It's like saying, tell me who your friends are and we'll let you know who you are. At least, if the people that not just getting themselves along with all criminals, troublemakers, drug addicts, you know, so what leadership style is he expressing? You know, with all this threat that he's providing. Yeah, I'm glad that Mr. Capa and Roberto Vega is still strong, standing up, supporting his people, and is showing his presence.
Well, thank you very much for the comment, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You're most welcome.
Thank you. Pues aparentemente hemos tocado un tema aquí de mucha, que mucha gente está respondiendo a esto, y obviamente pues la gente piensa de que una cosa muy en claro, de que no es para es honorable José Abelardo May, que está haciendo preguntas como ¿por qué le tienen puesto la seguridad de policía en su casa del señor honorable Gaspar Vega? Porque igualmente el primer ministro le había ofrecido la misma protección a el honorable Said Musa cuando él se quejó de que le habían disparado, no sé si a su vehículo, a su casa, y que se sentía amenazado. Pues de igual forma, el primer ministro le ofreció la seguridad al honorable Gaspar Vega luego que él reportó y dijo que él se siente amenazado. ¿Ok? Ahora, si es que como el primer ministro dijo claramente, si es que se puede decir claramente que ya la amenaza no existe, pues entonces ya eso es otro cuento. Pero mientras que la amenaza siempre exista, estará ahí siempre la seguridad. Y la pregunta es, pues yo creo que Abelardo May debió de saber esto, ¿no?
Right, yeah. He has been in the House of Representatives for what, like 2 terms?
I don't know, I believe so, yes.
Yeah, and he's supposed to know how their things work, right? But the leader emeritus has always had a bodyguard, right? George Price. Remember, he used to always have a bodyguard?
Well,
he drive by a bodyguard, right?
Yes. Well, when he was a prime minister.
Yeah.
Yes. When he was prime minister.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, so, me and you don't know what is this threat about. We just hear about a threat, but we don't know the threat, we don't know where it come from, we don't know who it come from. You understand? Hello, good morning. Buenos días, señor.
Mis hermanos de mi Pachequí, yo no puedo creer la falta de madurez y falta de sentido común del ministro José May.
¿Ministro? ¿No es ministro?
No es ministro, solo es representante.
El representante, exacto. Cuando habla sobre la protección que tiene el honorable Gaspar Vega, ¿cómo se puede estar tranquilo sabiendo que anda suelto un criminal como López Ramón Montes Cervantes, que ha hecho acusaciones falsas contra Gaspar Vega? ¿Qué pasó con el caso de asesinato del señor Ramón Cervantes, su padre? ¿A dónde está la justicia? Porque muy bien recuerdo que uno de los acusados dijo en la corte, estando presente la familia Cervantes, que el asesino del señor Ramón Cervantes, padre, está presente en la corte y señaló al señor Montes Cervantes como el asesino principal de su padre, el señor Ramón Cervantes. ¿Qué pasó con el seguimiento de este caso? ¿A dónde está la justicia? ¿Cómo espera el señor May que Mr. Vega no tenga seguridad en su casa para su familia? Cuando en 2 ocasiones el señor Monsi ha tirado papeles para manchar su nombre y desprestigiar al honorable Gaspar Vega en la graduación de sus 2 hijos. Y eso no es mentira. Y la gran gente que estaba presente es testigo. Y es más, allí estaba presente Gianni Briceño,
¿Y qué hizo Johnny Briceño como líder de la oposición? Entonces él está de acuerdo con todo lo que hace Monchi Cervantes. Él está muy de acuerdo con lo que él hace. Así que él es criminal también. Él era un invitado de honor ese día de la graduación y él estaba presente. Ahora Johnny dice y dijo que como Monchi no es una amenaza para el señor Gaspar Vega. ¿Cómo no va a ser una amenaza, Manuel? ¿Cómo puede el honorable Gaspar Vega estar sin protección alguna cuando hay un asesino, un drogadicto, un loco desesperado por ganar la elección? ¿Cómo? Gracias.
A usted. Okay?
So when people call and say these things, Emmanuel, when they want to say it, it's better than calling and say it. Call and send me some text, and I know if you that send a text, you not read them either. So sorry, we can't read them text there. One of the send because it's defamation of character, and then you send there things there. So I read or Emmanuel read it. They not wonder who send the text, right? I said that you say it. You understand how it work out, right?
Exactly so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
This thing is far up, and it's 21 away from 9.
Okay, muy bien. It's 21 minutes away from 9. Vamos a tomar una pausa, ya son 29 minutos antes de las 9 de la mañana, pero estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios.
Hello friends, the only place you'll get value for your money is at Rapidito Loans. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry, buy, carat, stoner style. A genuine jewelry from us makes the perfect gift for that special someone or a treat for you. Come and check our widest assortments of quality and affordable gold jewelry. And for all those last-minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all those emergency needs. We provide more and better loans for your gold jewelry. So remember friends, great discount on all gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at Orange Walk Town, number 4 Belize Corozal Road. Rapidito Loans, your number 1 money lending and jewelry center.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan Muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Freshly extracted local honey, perfect for today's dessert. And these locally produced onions, they are just the right size for my popular onion rings and hamburgers. And these cuts of sheep lamb, also grown locally, are just perfect for my succulent barbecue. When I think about my family's health, I buy local products first. After all, they are fresh and healthier. And if you do the same, you're shaping a brighter future for your community, your family, and yourself, as local spending circles back to you. Remember, when you buy local products, you are building a better Belize. This message is proudly sponsored by the Food and Agriculture Organization, European Union, Ministry of Agriculture, and Belize Marketing and Development Corporation.
This house got Wi-Fi or what? Buy you to worry about Wi-Fi, we come for party. You only live once. You've got to live in the moment and make the most of each time, because once it's gone forever. That's why I love my Digicel 4G LTE mobile data.
Hey, you know the Wi-Fi password?
I am always connected. I can share my memories with everyone. They always know what's happening.
You know who hosts this? You got a Wi-Fi?
Not have to be like Bale here and they try deep Wi-Fi. With Digicel 4G LTE, you can share whatever you want, whenever you want. You never have to wait for Wi-Fi.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
What? Finally I get Wi-Fi.
Party done, dog.
The Philip Colton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Colton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Buenos días, compañeros. Una mañana bastante con mucha sorpresa, porque pues estuvimos hablando ayer acerca de este tema y anoche conseguimos muchos texts, porque la gente lo ve por la noche también el programa y piensa erróneamente de que el show está en vivo. Entonces, ¿qué resulta? Es de que a esa hora nos llaman y nos mandan mensajes diciendo esto y el otro. Este show de la noche es una repetición del show que estamos haciendo ahora. Así que, pero lo importante es de que conseguimos muchos mensajes diciendo que no entendieron muy bien y que si por favor podemos repasarlo. Vamos a tomar la llamada.
Sugar City Morning Show, hello, good morning.
Buenos días.
Hola, buenos días. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo está? Buenos días.
Muy buenos días. Primeramente, quiero decir que fue un placer mirar a nuestro ministro en la Casa de Representantes el viernes pasado.
Ajá, ok, muy bien.
La gente está súper contenta solo verlos, aunque lo miramos todo el tiempo, pero solo en verlos nos da mucha alegría. Segundo, no es penoso. Ayer miré las noticias en la noche sobre el caso que Mr. Cervantes estaba hablando. Primeramente, él hablaba mucho, it's an embarrassment.
yo voy a decir esto. No es nada penoso, porque nuestro representante, Mr. Gaspar, es una persona que nosotros aquí en el norte confiamos en él. Confiamos bastante en él por muchas razones. Si nuestra Cervantes quiere saber, nuestro ministro, nuestro representante, siempre trabaja con su gente. Tal vez ellos no lo podrán ver porque ellos están dedicados a sus propios asuntos, pero para nosotros él sigue trabajando en las aldeas. Yo hablo específicamente de San José. Aquí en San José siempre ha trabajado con nosotros y continúa trabajando con nosotros. Primeramente, a Mr. José May habló porque nuestro representante tiene policías, tiene esto y el otro. Le voy a contestar a una persona. La que él debe de cuidarse es su amigo Cervantes. ¿Por qué? Porque durante una graduación que hubo en Mofos hace unos meses atrás, durante ese tiempo tuvieron la desfachatez, o son tan descarados que no atacaron tirando flyers, tirando papeles todo alrededor para dejarlo en vergüenza, y era un día muy especial porque su hija se estaba graduando. Yo fui testigo de ello. Díganme una cosa, no estamos en tiempo para atacar. ¿Quieren atacar? Ataquen de frente, como hizo durante la corte el asesino que según mató al señor Cervantes. Durante la corte el hombre dijo que el asesino estaba dentro de esa corte, que era el propio hijo que lo había matado. ¿Qué se hizo? ¿Qué se ha hecho? Eso es penoso. That is an embarrassment. That is the kind that has no conscience, no embarrassment. Tercero, porque voy a seguir un poquito. Les duela a quienes duela Mr. Gapi, querido en el norte, porque él no pide el respeto, él se lo ha ganado. Se lo ha ganado la confianza de su gente porque trabaja con su gente. Es una persona humilde. No es una persona que necesita atacar a alguien más para que su luz brille. Él simplemente con su luz único, él brilla sin atacar absolutamente a nadie. Otros necesitan atacar por flyers, por esto, por el otro. ¿Para qué? Para que se sientan bien, para que se sientan hombres, para que se sientan, wow, yo soy la persona que deben de escoger. No, el respeto se gana cuando se respeta a las otras personas. Y lo que están haciendo ellos es falta de respeto. Yo voy a decir esto. Mr. Gaspar es querido en el norte y seguirá siendo querido en el norte, y siempre la gente lo va a apreciar, duela a quien le duela. Y ahora que salió a la luz y que esta gente está hablando mucho, que se cuente, porque también es más con la que les pisen. Así de simple. Y nosotros lo queremos y les damos que hoy tengan un buen día y que les damos muchos saludos desde San José. Muchísimas gracias.
A usted. Muchas gracias por su contribución. Muchas gracias por su contribución. Compañeros, aquí estamos hablando y estamos recibiendo llamadas y acerca de apoyantes, obviamente. Aquella gente que estima y aprecia y quiere mucho al señor honorable Gaspar Vega y que obviamente están llamando a decir, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué onda con José Abelardo May? ¿Qué onda con Jan Briceño? No puedo hacer mención del otro porque el otro no es representante de la casa, así que vamos a tomar la llamada.
Hello, Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I wish the crowd to share my comment. Who is Abelardo May? Abelardo May doesn't nobody.
We're listening. We're listening. Go ahead.
He doesn't nobody. He seems to try to label the lady around and knock them on kill. That's the way he's supposed to be labeled. Unless Mr. Gaspar alone,
No listen to the TV, just talk in your phone and have a delay with it.
He will always be our Prime Minister, and we're proud of him. We're proud of him, and he will always be the leader. PUP just desperate and want to get in an out and a thing and live.
privilegiado, ok.
Like I tell Monchi one time, I tell Monchi to his face, he will always be majority and he never will pass one day. Good morning.
Thank you.
You see, Emmanuel, it's a pity that all these people that are in this circle that they are talking about, everybody's from Orange Walk. And you see how far this thing goes, and how people bring out the sentiments and said this about this one and said that about that one, and all will live right there by. You know?
It's cosas que no deben de suceder, compañeros, pero política siendo lo que es política. Que si me tocas, no creas que voy a quedar ahí. Yo voy a buscar formas de vengarme de igual forma. Aquí, el modo que yo lo veo es de que yo voy a hablar de plano, de corazón. Si no hay evidencia que puedan evidencia que puedas utilizar para decir este individuo es el responsable por la muerte de mi padre. Si yo no tengo esa evidencia para substanciar esa alegación, entonces mejor me quedo con la boca callada.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes.
Go ahead. About 10 seconds, very quick. But I would like to say to these people that are calling, Emmanuel, you know, when they call people names like that, these things are liable as well. So I want to remind them that all the views that are expressed by these callers are not necessarily the views of myself and Emmanuel and this station as well.
Exactly.
You know, so.
Right. Así que, de igual forma, pues yo creo que fue un acto de que, para que yo le apunte el dedo a otra persona, decir que tú eres responsable por la muerte de mi padre. Y ahí al respeto, pues ese tipo de cosas no se hace. Hablando en serio, no se hace. Y muchas veces nos dejamos llevar por ciertas personas que nos estudian y que nos dicen y que utilizan la debilidad, nuestra debilidad, y capitalizan en nuestra debilidad. Entonces dicen, yo sé quién es tal persona, porque ya leyeron ya vieron, pusieron en contexto político todo, dijeron, vamos a llevarlo de esta forma. Compañeros, si este tipo de amenaza no existiera, no hubiera necesidad, por el amor de Dios, de poner policía en su casa del señor honorable Gaspar Vega. No hubiera necesidad de continuar con ello. Pero considerando que todavía esa amenaza se siente, porque todavía aún como hizo referencia a la persona que llamó, y dijo que en su graduación de la hija del señor Gaspar Vega, en el auditorio en Muffles College, tuvieron el descaro de estar tirando folletos por todo el lado, hablando poniendo en mal a el papá de una de las personas que se estaba graduando ahí, que es Gabriel. Eso no se hace. Y aquí hablando en lo personal, yo recuerdo cuando se estaba el entierro de mi hermano, durante ese funeral, algo que también no se hace, por el amor de Dios, es tener a personas demostrando durante un funeral y no respetando ni la muerte del individuo ni el sentimiento de las otras personas que estaban ahí, que no quieren estar envueltos en política, pero que, por el amor de Dios, deja que el muerto descanse en paz. Y esto sucedió, compañeros. Y fue un descaro que nuestra familia vio eso como un descaro. No lo estoy poniéndole cara ni poniendo nombre a estas personas, pero las personas que lo hicieron bien saben que lo hicieron y debieron haber respetado. Yo jamás hubiera hecho eso. Compañeros, son cosas que tenemos que aprender a respetarnos como individuos, como personas que somos, y no dejar que nuestro egoísmo tome lo mejor de nosotros. Ajá. Exactamente. Así que ya lo conseguí. Así que aprendemos a respetarnos, aprendamos a convivir. Yo entiendo muy bien de que en la política, pues eso es bastante difícil, porque la política es justamente de tratar de ganar el apoyo y el sentimiento de la gente utilizando lo que sea necesario, lo que tú percibes como sea necesario, muchas veces hasta lo que no es correcto. Pero ahí las medidas que utilices es una reflexión en tu carácter, de tu carácter. ¿A cuánto estás dispuesto a llegar? ¿A cuánto estás dispuesto a hacer para lograr lo que tú quieres? Y muchas veces nos perdemos la perspectiva porque decimos, ajá, me gusta lo que le hizo, pero ¿fue correcto? Hazte esa pregunta. ¿Fue merecido? Hazte esa pregunta. ¿Fue justo? Hazte esa pregunta. Y la gente, pues, andamos en busca de personas que respeten, que se deban respetar y que estén en auténtica preocupación y ocupación de nuestro bienestar. Así que con eso, yo les quiero decir, compañeros, como dijo el vamos a tomar la llamada.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yes. Así que a este momento, cuando son las 9 de la mañana, yo le quiero dar las gracias a Morris y a Rahim por estar detrás de los controles. Y a ti, Chequi, muchas gracias por compartir este escenario conmigo. Y yo, de mi parte, les digo que este show se repite hoy a las 9 de la noche. Y estaremos de vuelta mañana. Y mañana estaremos hablando acerca de...
get this last one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Estoy hablando acá de San Antonio. Solo tengo que decirle que Monchi anda pagando a la gente para que anden tirando folletos, para yo estar envuelto en eso, tirando folletos en su grabación de su hija.
¿Tú estabas envuelto en qué forma?
Él me pagó a mí.
¿Ah, sí? Qué interesante.
Sí, a mí me pagó, sí, para que vayamos a tirarlo allá en su grabación de su hija.
Pues muchas gracias por esa información.
Sí, más adelante les voy a decir quién más están involucrados.
Ándale, gracias.
Bueno.
Gracias.
Okay.
Pues justamente de eso me refería hace ratos.
Well, hermano, no.
Pues quiero darle las gracias a todos. Quiero darles gracias a todos por su participación. Una sorpresa de mañana aquí. Pero estaremos, como digo, el show repite por la noche. Y muchas gracias por su participación. Muchas gracias por su audiencia. Y pues nos despedimos. Yo soy Emmanuel.
And Robert Checker Usher. Remember, we got the music show coming up from 10 to 12. And if the good Lord so will, we will be back right here with you tomorrow. And we say hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana. Until we meet again. Sorry, I forgot the
Hasta la vista, sí.
Hasta luego, compañeros. Se cuidan todos.
City Morning Show.